Greetings, mythics. How are we all? Yes, we are back. It is another Wednesday evening, 7 p.m. there or thereabouts. My name is Ken Boyter, and this is Grocklesnook from the Bottled Imp. Yes, if you check out the Bottled Imp YouTube channel, you will find over 450 videos. I know, that's quite a lot, isn't it? It's all about fantasy, it's all about board game reviews, film reviews, and it's also about book reviews. But we're not here for that tonight, are we? We are here to play The Dungeon on Blood Island by Sir Ian Livingstone. Yes, welcome everybody. Oh look, I can see a little bit of chat, which is new. Hello, good evening, Julian, waiting patiently. Or, waiting, anyway. So just to let you know, I can see a little bit of the chat before the live stream starts, which is always new, isn't it? How is everybody? Hello, Martha. This time I got the warning. That is fantastic. Good stuff. It's not glitchy then. Good evening, Jam. Oh, that was loud. Hopefully that didn't pop your earbuds there. Hello there, Jam. Hello there, Julian. Hello there, Martha. Freudy roidy roo-doo day. I guess it is. Yes, Grockle, stop eating spiders. He doesn't mind a spider sandwich, put it that way. Hello there, Lee. Thank you for joining us. Martha is tired. Martha's so tired. I know that feeling, Martha, where you're so exhausted that you don't really want to do anything. But that's quite all right, because in this live stream, you can just sit and watch, or you can participate. It's up to you. You remember, just type the comments. This is to everybody, obviously. If you're new to watching this, we are playing a game book. Yes, it is the Dungeon on Blood Island. And the way it works is I will read out the story, and you will choose how the story unfolds simply by voting in the comments. The vote, the choice that has, that's the word I'm looking for, the choice that has the most votes, that is what happens. That is how it works. Good evening, Lee Rin. How are you? I forgot that it was Wednesday for a moment. Yeah, I know that feeling as well. I know. So I know that happens. I think it happens a lot on Mondays and Fridays. I don't know, because it's like, hey, it's the weekend. Oh no, it's not. It's Monday. It's Friday. I think that happens. Who knows? It's different. People have different perceptions of the world. Julian put it, worn out after a day of adventuring. Yeah, you lie down and sleep, but when you wake to find yourself in a dark dungeon. You die. That is a very interesting concept. That feels like a big dream as well. Yes, hello everybody. How is everybody? Hopefully you're all right. I've just had a little cheeky snooze, which is good. And luckily, I was pretty close to being on time tonight, which is unusual, isn't it? I think my camera's a little bit wonky. There you go. I found myself leaning over that way. On top of that, you're freezing. Oh no, you need a big thick jumper, Martha. Layer up, get under the duvet, get under the blankets, and then settle down. Because we are going to presumably fall to our deaths. Or get eaten by a giant creature. Or stabbed in the face. Whatever Ian Livingstone has devised for us. Yes, this is part story, part game. You are the hero. And I'll just read the blurb for those of you that are new to this one. This is part 6. We have been playing through this game book. Jealous of Baron Skevesmer's Deathtrap dungeon, Lord Carnuss forced 600 shackled souls to build the ultimate dungeon on Blood Island. Who said slave labour is dead? They probably are actually after this. He filled the labyrinth with savage creatures and deadly traps and offered the fabled prize of the Golden Orb of Fang to any brave adventurer who can find it and escape from the dungeon alive. Hello, sailor. That is all we have to do. We have to go into the dungeon. We have to survive, find the Orb of Fang, the Golden Orb of Fang, and then get out of there alive. Are you brave enough to enter the dungeon on Blood Island? Well, we are. Don't know about brave enough. Maybe foolish enough. I don't know. Weirdly, all the all the chatter names are in green for me today. How queer! Really, that's weird because it's come up the normal sort of colours I think you get the same colours. Most of the time you still get the same colours. Jam seems to always come in on green. Julie and Martha are orange. Lee is always grey, as well as Jonathan. And who else have we got? Yeah, and then I think we sometimes, Lee. We managed to abandon an assassin to spiders. Yes, I do remember that, actually. That is where we're at. Oh, and also we came across this creature as well, didn't we? This little hobgoblin or a goblin that was just running around rampant on some sort of giant circular spike machine. We managed to dodge out of the way of that. Let's have a quick look, because these are fantastic illustrations. Let's just remind everybody of the spiders, shall we? Let's just remind everybody. Hang on, let's have a quick look. Spiders, spiders. Where's the spiders? Yes, it was the assassin that we already met at the start of the dungeon. And we did cold-heartedly leave her in a pit of spiders. And not only that, we nicked a chalice. Oh no, we found a key in a chalice that was just above her. So, you know, we could have rescued her. And Glenn, there we go. Part 6, sorry, 6. Always one for the 6. I don't know why I said that. I can't find where that spider illustration is. There we go. So if you're tuning in for a slick, you know, graphics-laden show, then you've come to the wrong place. Where is it? Where is it? Why can't I find the spiders? We like the spider illustration. I'm not going to be able to find it, am I? Well, if I come across it during the evening, I will show that illustration again. Hello there, Glenn. How are you? Spickle or something. Web versus phone is always different. I don't know quite if that's a pun on the fact that we're talking about spiders. It does vary. Oh, I see. Sorry, I missed some of these. Hi, Glenn. Solidarity, brother. Julian's put here, it does vary from streamer to streamer. What you see on one chat screen is not necessarily what you get on another. That's interesting. And then we have, whether it's always different. No, Glen 1 is in red. Yes, Glen 1 for me is always in red. Liren has put here 12th day in a row of stretching leg to head level. Hello. Front, side and back with the help of concrete banister. Local music hall yesterday. What are you, some sort of gymnast? Aim to be flexible enough to learn backflip in 6 months' time. My God, Liren, you go for it, don't you? You do pack a lot into your life, Liren, which is fantastic. We'll have to call you Flexi-Lin. That's rubbish. All good, bud. I hear you got hammered last night. 3 hammered. Yes, for those of you that don't know, meaty tubes are brown. Are they, though? I guess it depends which culture you come from. At least it's not Zoom, where no one is in the same order. Yeah, Zoom's a whole can of fish. That doesn't make sense either. I've just woken up, so if I'm not making sense, that is the reason why. Well, I normally don't make sense anyway. 100% brownie goodness. Brown. Brown is busy. Oh, it's Jonathan. Jonathan's in the house. Hello, good evening. Busy prepping for aircon this weekend. I'm driving to Harrogate tomorrow. That is fantastic. So are you going to have a stall there? Yeah? You're going to have your game books there, I'm assuming? Liren has rewatched the episodes I slept over. The assassin could very well come back to haunt us later. Oh, that's a good point. We left her with the spiders. She may well be able to kill them and then come and get her revenge. Depends on the meat, I guess. Yeah, exactly. And if it's gone off. Good evening, Mr. G. Yes, Ace Game Books will be there. Okay, so cool. So if you are heading up to Harrogate this weekend, then Jonathan is going to be there. Ace Game Books will be there with his stand, with his books of many games. No, his game books of manyness. He'll have a stall with his game books. Excellent, nice one. Wishing you good fortune. Yes, fortunate stuff. Yes, hopefully you'll make a lot of money on that one, and you'll spread your literary seeds everywhere. I'm going to stop now. Bye, everybody. One of you cats is watching as well. It's a shame it doesn't show on the viewing figures. Ace literary. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Now, I will one day go to Aircon. Probably on the days you're meant to go. That's probably the best way to go. But I always forget about it, so I never prepare for it, so I never book it. And because it's about a 4-hour journey, it's not the sort of thing you can do in a day. So I probably would like to spend the 3 days there. But it's 4 days, I think, isn't it? So I'm probably going to go next year. Immersive game books. Hi, spooks of many pages. S-books of many pages. I don't know what anybody's saying about. Martha's almost falling asleep. I think that's a comment on how interesting this is. Okay, so we're going to crack on. Just to let you know, actually, Glenn, myself, and Zods of the Talisman channel. I'm not of the Talisman channel, although I'm a guest on there. We did actually meet up last night. Not Meaty Tubes up last night. We did meet up in a pub in real life. We met up the Three Hammers in St Albans, where we did play an actual physical game of Talisman. It was 5th edition. I won't spoil who won, but, you know, let's just say it was the best player won. Let's play before, it slips into off to bedland. Yeah, good point, Julian. I've been doing some art for, literally immersive game 6. Got about 10 done so far. Well done, Jam. Have you finished your Paranormal Quest yet? Paranormal Hero? I can hear you well, but I think you're below your normal... am I? Voice levels. Oh, maybe the camera's a little bit further away. Is that better? Sunstone door time. Start typing up this weekend. Fantastic. So you've written the... Oh, yeah, because you handwrite everything. It's all good. You handwrite everything. So Jam and myself did launch a Kickstarter, separate Kickstarters, coincidentally in October. We didn't know we were going to do that. Jam has finished writing... How many entries have you written, Jam? He's finished writing the first draft. He writes it all out in longhand. Now he's going to be starting to type it up this weekend. I am opening the door, I believe. Oh, is that what we were doing? Can't remember. Right, I will get ready. Just go quickly say, though. I've written, get ready, just over 300 entries. I've written about 302 entries. So there we go. So I'm 3/4 of the way there. I'm writing roughly about 400 of my game book, To Kill a Thief, Devilish Dilemmas. So I'm very excited about that. And I've written just over 82,000 words. Boom. So mine probably will be something like 100,000, maybe to 120,000 words, depending. Yes, we voted to open it. We are opening the door. 300 plus. I can't give an exact number. Yes. Yes, you can't. At least it's a bit added on. So it's going to be 300 plus entries for Jam. What the? I know. Some of my entries in my game book are slightly long, but I don't mind that. I think it's good to have various lengths of entries. It makes it more interesting, I guess. I have got a lot of smaller ones, obviously, but then ones need more writing, so I'm not going to skimp on that. Well done. Thank you very much, Julian. Thank you very much. Okay, so part 6. Let me get a pencil. Part 6. We're now on part 6. So 50, we're going to open a door. That's right, because we had a choice, didn't we? There's a door that we've walked past, and we can either open it or walk past it. We ended up starting Mudkin last week. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So rude. What's that? Have I just been rude? I'm always rude. I don't give a damn. Don't give a damn. Here we go then. So, let me just reread 108 so we get a bit of what was going on. Mainly for me, because I can't remember. As you slide the panel door... Oh yes, that's it. We saw, didn't we? We looked through the peephole. A mouse runs across your feet. You instinctively look down to avoid it being blinded by deadly rays of light coming from the sunstone. That's what you meant by that. You slam the peephole shut, realising it was a trap. So even though Ian Livingstone... Blind mice. There it is. Even though Ian Livingstone wrote, "This is a trap," you still voted to open the door. Seriously, I'll tune in tomorrow, hopefully. I was in a care home last week working hard. Oh, fair enough. So it'll be the 27th next time round. What's that? Aircon. Sadly, I have to bail on tomorrow's stream. Oh, okay. Julian has to bail on his tomorrow's stream. So there's going to be a special show on the 20th. So, no, the next one will be on the 27th. I've no idea what you mean. Right, anyway, let's crack on. 50. The door is firmly locked. If you have a bronze key, turn to 277. Or if you have not done so already, you can slide open the peephole. If you don't have a bronze key and want to set off again, well, we do have a bronze key. And it doesn't seem to be giving us a choice. We do have a bronze key, so we're going to open the door. We do, exactly again. We do. Maybe it looks something like this. Where is it? I've not fully woken up. There you go. Maybe it looks something like that. We do from the drink. Yes, we do. Exactly. Well done, Lirin. Key that door. I'm sure that's correct English, isn't it? Key that door. Key that door. Is that what it's come to now, Glenn? Please ignore me, says Julian. I don't mean to hide that stream. No, Julian, that's fine. I don't mind. It's just that I couldn't work out what you were trying to say. So you've got no live stream tomorrow. So Julian normally does a live stream tomorrow. He does a Gamebook playthrough as well. However, he can't do that tomorrow. So the next one is going to be the 27th. There you go. Yes, I speak stuff well. Exactly. Right, here we go then. The key turns in the lock. But as you reach for the handle, the door bursts open. Two creatures with long, whiskered snouts poking out of their hooded robes run out, squeaking loudly in high-pitched voices. They are rat men, armed with short swords, and you ready yourself to fight them one at a time. Bring on the rat men. We've got first rat man. He's got skill 5, stamina 5. Second rat man, skill 5, stamina 4. If you win. So this is just we're into a fight straight away. We're into a fight which leads us to suspect that we do need some dice to roll. Would you like the talisman dice? Vote now. Would you like the elder dice green, or would you like the elder dice blue? Or would you like the old classic Fighting Fantasy Fest 4? I don't know what number it is. But the Fighting Fantasy Fest dice. What would you like? You vote now. Green, blue, talisman, fighting, or FF. What would you like? Kill 'em all, says Julian. No warp stones. No, unfortunately not. Rat men. Classic, let's do this. Oh, how about Elder Green? So we've got one for Elder Green. One for FFFFFFFFF dice. Anybody else voting? If not, we will have to roll a dice to decide what dice we're getting. We've got Glenn going for the FF Classic. Yes. Skaven. Ooh. Someone's been playing Oblivion, stroke, Elder Scrolls, stroke, Mirrorwind. No, Mirror World? Mirrorwind? Mirrorwind. Stroke. Skyrim. We don't call them that. Yeah, exactly. Advanced Hero Quest. Okay, so we're going for the classic FF's dice. They do seem to be rolling well, I must admit. Slightly better than the talisman dice. Although Glenn... Oh yeah, we also played with Glenn and Zod's friend Sean. We played Talisman 5th edition. It was a lot of fun. We did have a few drinks, which is always nice. And I was rolling particularly well last night. Particularly well. Sean likes ones. Seriously, Sean rolled so many 1s and 2s. It was weird. It was bizarre. I was rolling so many 5s and 6s, which was great. Here we go then. So, let's write the stats up. First rat men. Skeever. Is Skeever, here's a question I never looked up. Is Skeever like a common name for a different rat? Like a type of rat? Or did Skyrim make that up? Okay, here we go. Ratman 1. Skill 5, stamina 5. Ratman 2. Skill 5, stamina 4. So we are on. We're not much better off, actually. Oh my god, we're on skill 5 as well. But we do have stamina 20. We're on... Love that. Nergy. Oh, hang on. I'll happily fight this given I couldn't give a rat's. It's not you, Ken. I just don't have the energy. Yeah, had little energy lately. No, that's not. I'm only teasing, Martha. Yeah, look after yourself. Yeah, seriously, look after yourself. Is that nerd energy? Yeah, well, nerdy. Okay, here we go, ding squeak. Right, here we go then. So, this is for us. We're on 5. And Lord Zods has joined. Hello there. We are fighting a rat man. In fact, 2 rat men. Are we in the dungeon yet? We're nowhere near the dungeon. Nowhere near the dungeon. Okay. Oh, that is a 1. Or is it a 6? I can't remember now. That moved my talisman head on. That is a 6. So the fighting fancy is a 6. So we're on 6, 7, 8 plus 5 is 13. Ratman is on... That's 6. Yes. So we have 1. Hello there. It's Rainbow Slinks. Hello there. Thank you for joining us. We are fighting a rat man. My fault. My fault. Why is your fault? Your fault. We're going to win. We're going to win. Right. So first one. We only need to wound the first rat one more time. So this is for us. We're on 5 plus 8, which again is 13. Ratman 1 is on 5 plus 10. Boo. That's not good. That's not good. However, we're on 18. We're on 18. So, this is for us. Leaper, it's Warhammer originally. Oh, which was Games Workshop, which was Ian and Steve as well. So, I guess they could have cross-referenced, but preferred not to mix. What, for Skeever? The word Skeever. It is. Slinky, great to be here. the great Slinky, great to be here. Lirin's put it well. On the bright side, kick the bucket and we get skill points back on the first coin. Yeah, that we could do. We could do, but it is nice not to lose any of our cheaty lives. Okay, so we've just lost 2 points. This is for us. We're on 5. Oh, that's a 6. Is the other one coming? Okay, so that's 7, which makes that 12. So it's just all about the die roll. It's all about... Oh, no. That is a 10. So we've lost another 2 points. That's 16. We only need to kill it, stab it one more time. So this is for us. Come on, that's a good 6. Oh, boom. Take that. And stabby. So... It needs to get maximum points. It's not going to get maximum points. So the first rat man, he dead. He dead. He dead. He dead. Dead. I write onto my monster encounter box. Oh no, that was the wrong one I did. All right. Well, we fought the second one first. So here we go then. Let's fight the first one for second now. There we go. This is for us. Again, he is on skill 5. We're on skill 5. That is 6, 7, 8. It needs to roll 8 or above. 2 resets. Dinner, 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 dinner. Ratman. Every kid of a certain age will kind of know what you mean. Oh, it did get a 7. So that's a standoff. This is for us. Okay, that is a 6. It needs 6 or above. Yes, bosh. So we've first blood to us. It is now on 3 stamina points. We need to stab it, wound it 2 more times. This is for us. Bosh, look at that. 11. 11. This is for the rat man. Oh, close. 9. Not as good. So it's down to 1 stamina point. You see? Look at this. Who said I'm rubbish at rolling dice? Here we go. This is for us. I thought it was going to come up double 1 there. That is 5, 6, 7. Because we're both on 5, it's all down to the dice rolls. There's no point in adding it up, really. It needs a 7 or above to beat us. And it's no chance. Look at that. Dispatched. Dispassionately dispatched. So we have successfully killed 2 rat men. We don't want to get too personal with them. We don't want to ask if they've got any kids. That just gets messy. Or any, wives or husbands. Or, let's not delve into that. Because that will start eating away at us. Okay, yes, I think so, says Lee. Snotlings are basically goblins. I don't know. I know D&D has halflings because they couldn't call them hobbits, as it's a Tolkien term. Yeah, that's an interesting bit. Yeah, so when I did handily here, mythical creatures, and I was looking for mythical creatures in the Story Spark deck. So those of you that don't know, me and my friend Rich Nan, he did the illustrations. I did all the writing on the back, all the descriptions. When I was looking, researching mythical creatures, obviously I was looking ones that I could use that are not copyrighted, like Revan, or how you pronounce that, Warpatinger, Will-o'-the-Wisp, White Heart, actual ones that are just not there, like Werewolf. You can't copyright a werewolf. So, hello Sally, thank you for joining us. So, interesting enough, when I came across Hobbit, I think Hobbit actually was a term. Tolkien, as far as I can remember from research, didn't create the word Hobbit. So really, you could use the word Hobbit, I think. So there we go. They are beautiful. Thank you very much, Rainbow Slinky. Thank you. I do appreciate that. And we also created a magical objects deck as well. So these are basically to inspire. So if you are a DM or you're a writer and you're looking for a magical object, then you can sort of read the description on the back and go, oh yeah, that fits my story pretty well. So that was the thinking behind it, because, I write books and plays, and so whenever I needed inspiration, I was like, right, what creature can I put here? What object can I put here? And rather than try and think up, because I was doing the same research over and over again, they rushed us first. Oh yeah, the rat men rushed us first. That is true. We were self-defense. Then it's just a quick way to look up mythical creatures. Are we not rats? Are we not men? Exactly. So there we go. So I think the term hobbit can be used, but don't quote me on that, and don't use it without doing your research if you are going to use it. Right, here we go then. If we win, turn to 5. Oh, this is a beautiful thing. We like the word rummage. You rummage through the rat man's pockets to find a piece of chalk, a glass eyeball, a small bottled label, weasel juice. Don't know if we should drink that. A small cat carved out of black marble, and a chewed bone. After taking what you want, you set off again. Shall we just hobbitsies? Yes. Shall we take all of this equipment that obviously we may never use again? Yeah, weasel juice. Weezle juice. I'm not going to take out the stopper and smell it because, loot the corpses, exactly. Are we looting everything then? Should we just do the classic take everything because you never know what you might need? So I'm running out of room though. However, I have got a bit of paper. Right, so let's Oh, Ian Livingston's having a little chuckle going, they won't ever need the piece of chalk or the glass eyeball. But they're carrying it around like it's a valuable possession. Small bottle. Oh no, hang on. I'm just going to put weasel juice. No, yeah, weasel juice. Oh, luckily it didn't say cat weasel juice. Oh, and then, but it is a cat carving, yeah. Black marble. Marble and a chewed bone. But no Golden Orb of Fang. Come on, that's what we're looking at. Steal their cheeses. Oh yeah, of course, they're rats. Why haven't they got any cheese? Yes, we should. Ian Adventures require everything. Yes, I think they do. Oh, nice cup of honeyed tea. Which part of the weasel got squeezed? I don't want to see diagrams of that, Lee. Do not want to see that. Okay, then. So we set off again. So that was kind of successful. I always think when you do combat, I always thought this as a kid, that you should get some reward. Whether it was looting the bodies or just some sort of experience point, or you gained a skill point or whatever, but you never did. So in my game book, you gain an experience point, like Talisman, basically. And therefore, when you reach a certain... No, and then when you have an experience point, you can allocate that to one of your core attributes. Or you can go up the ranks in the Thieves Guild, basically. Right, here we go. Is it me, or is it a spider behind Ken? There better not be Martha. Don't you give me that. Nice mechanic. Thank you, Lee. Well, I just feel like you do a combat, and it's like... Oh. Now, I know in real life, if you were to kill someone, you'd probably go... Oh, and you'd kind of just sneak off. Or you killed a creature, you know, you don't get a magical reward. But, you know, hey, this is a game book. Jason Statham. Nice mechanic. You soon arrive at another T-junction where the cross tunnel has been built with large stone walls and a stone floor that is covered with a thin layer of sand. Looking left, you see the tunnel goes straight on before disappearing into the gloom. Looking right, you see the tunnel goes straight on for about 20 meters before turning left. The footprints you saw earlier head east at this point. If you want to turn right and head east, type east. If you want to turn left and head west, type west. What would you like to do? So it says, looking right, you see the tunnel goes on for about 20 meters before turning left. And then it's saying, so if you want to follow the footprints, type east. If you want to go the other way, type west. What would you like to do? Steve is in the house or in the dungeon. Steve is in the dungeon. Good evening, good evening, good evening, sir. What would you like? Go west or go east? Oh no, look. I'll have to... Let's do that. Yeast. I know, it's tempting. Are you really wanting to go west, or do you just want to write go west because of the song? East. Eliminate competition, follow footprints. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, the song, there it is. I called you out there. Could meet an ally who we kill later. Yeah, well, we did make friends with the dwarf, didn't we, initially? Has he still survived, or did we kill him as well? Follow the footprints. I missed which directions. Right, so east is the footprints, and then west is the other one. So, let's have a look. Glenn wants to go east. Zods wants to go west. Jam also wants to go yeast. Lirin, yeast. Julian, yeast. I think we got yeast. Oh, and then Zods then changed his mind. So we're going east. I think Julian's changed his mind as well. Right, so anyway, it looks like we're going to go east, which is 77. Oh, by the way, tonight's music is Oblivion. God, fond memories of playing Oblivion. We've not abandoned him to a spider yet. No, not yet. No, we'll leave that to the assassin. Yeah, I think Can't remember. I think Lee's right. I think the assassin, we may encounter the assassin again, and she might give us a bit of argy-bargy for leaving her. Yeah. Yeah, that does feel good. Love Oblivion, yeah, great game, absolutely. You head east and turn the corner to head north, where the tunnel floor is bare stone. The footprints are no longer visible. You see two magnificent oak chairs set opposite each other against the tunnel walls. They both have signs above them with the words "Healing Chair" written in red ink. If you want to sit down on the chair set against the left-hand wall, type "sit left." If you want to sit down on the chair right hand, type sit right. Or if you want to keep walking, type walk. What would you like to do? Do we need healing? I don't think we need healing. We are on 20. No, we're on 16. So we could just eat a provisions. It's up to you. In blood, you say? Yeah, exactly. I'm a walking here. Oh, what's that? That's from Rick and Morty, isn't it? Arse. Or arse it or else. Left. Oh, Lirin's. I'm surprised we can read as a helmet is blinding us. Oh, yeah. Have we got that helmet on? I've totally forgotten that. Maybe Ian did as well. Didn't we put a helmet on? Yeah. I can't remember that. So, Steve wants right. Glenn wants walking. I think Julian wants walking. Lirin wants left. I haven't got three hands. I'm surprised we can read it. Zods wants walking. Midnight Cowboy. Is that the reference? But also Rick and Morty do that as well. Is it right? Is it what's left, right? Jam, stop confusing me. I'm trying to add up. Like in Nightmare. Oh, yes, exactly like Nightmare. It is a small gluten-free mushroom ham and minced meat. I have no idea what that is, but it does sound nice. Dustin Hoffman nearly gets run over as they hadn't stopped traffic because it was a long shot. I haven't seen Midnight Cowboy. Walking. Lee has put probably. Where am I? Glenn's put nice one. Okay, so out of all of that, I think you have all voted that we are going to keep walking. That's how I've interpreted that garbled, hot mess of a comment section. Yes, I think Hoffman actually says it in anger. Dolt, I have a fresh pizza. Ooh, lovely. Oh, is that what it is? Fresh pizza. That does sound delicious. Okay, enjoy your pizza. Right, so we are going to just keep walking. I don't think we need to go and heal because that just seems like an obvious trap, doesn't it? We do have 6 provisions. Would you like to... We'll do a vote now then. Would you like to eat your provisions? Just, well, not all of them because that'd be a bit greedy. Just one of them. Oh, minced lamb hot pot here. Or would you like not to? Type yes if you want to eat a provision or no if you don't want to. It will heal us back up to 20. Leon has put no. Julian says yes, slams the hood of the taxi and ad-libs and carries on. What a pro. Ooh. Eat a cornetto. Just one. Eat food. So yes, yes, yes. I think technically you can only eat provisions per section. Yes, but we are still in this section. I think it has to be a non-combat section, doesn't it? 16 is plenty at the 40% adventure mark. That's true. Although people have voted for eating a provision. What do you reckon, Ken? I'm unsure what to eat. I always like to have quite high stamina. We have still got... That means we've still got 5 provisions after, if that's what you were asking about. So, but it's not what I think. It's what you think. You're deciding. We are going to eat a provision. We are back up to... 20. You see... That's the consummate professional there. You never noticed that I coughed there, did you? Keep up your stamina and your P.E.K.K.A. too. that old classic war song. Keep up your pecker and your old pecker. Keep up your stamina too. Slightly different lyrics, but you know, it's the same. That was actually Arthur Askey. Where's me washboard? Where's me washboard? Right, here we go then. We are going to keep walking. 399. Leave our peckers out of it. Yeah. It's probably best. You don't get into so much trouble. 399. That is so close to the magic 400. It's not long before you arrive at another junction. The new tunnel at the left-hand wall is narrow and is very low ceiling. There's a putrid smell like rotten eggs coming from the entrance, and you decide to carry straight on. That's probably for the better. Don't like the sign at 399, so close. Yeah, although... Yeah, it is. 400's always the one. Sorry, that was me. Jam. Always apologising, aren't you, Jam? Always putting your foot in it, Jam. Hang out your peckers on the old secret line. Hang out your peckers on the old secret line. I have no idea what I'm doing. Here we go. The tunnel continues on for another 20 metres, and there is a stairway going down. You hear clanky footsteps and see an armoured skeleton, just as well we beefed up, appear on the steps. When it nears the top, you see it is dragging a huge glowing sword behind it and is struggling with the weight of it. The sword looks special, and you decide to fight the skeleton to get it. You rush forward to attack the skeleton, which looks barely able to lift the sword over its head. As a result, pack up your peckers in your old kit bag. I've got a bone to pick with you, buddy. There it is. Okay, so we've got another combat. We are fighting the skeleton. Oh, I love in Oblivion. Is it Oblivion? Do they have skeletons in Oblivion? I think they do. But in Skyrim especially. Just the noise. Fighting skeletons is great. Because, you know, they're fairly easy. You can just batter them. And just the noise is great. They've got a bit of gold on them. Really get your minds out the gutter. Yes, Martha, you keep us in line. I mean, he's got muscles. He's got no muscles. Hope we destroy it. No bones about it. Okay, so skill 5, stamina 6. Weirdly enough, we're on the same... We've lost 5 stamina, 5 skill points over the course of the adventure. Here we go then. We are going to be fighting the skeleton. So again, because it's on 5 and we're on 5, I won't be adding the scores up. It is purely on who rolls higher on the dice. So, doppelskeleton. I always think of skeleton from Jason. Oh, everybody does, Steve. Absolutely. That is the classic skeleton fight. Absolutely. It's fantastic. I remember being mesmerised as a kid when I first saw it. Saturday mornings, on the box, on the big box. Well, on the telly anyway. We're strong as a rubbish skeleton. Yeah, we are as strong as a rubbish skeleton. So this is for us, though. But what the skeleton doesn't have is the special roll dice master. So we've rolled an 8 for us. It needs an 8 or above. Bye, Boney. Look at that. See what I mean? Look at that. Bish, bash, bosh. So we only need to wound it 2 more times. This is for us. Went to the Ray Harry Harrison exhibition here in Edinburgh. Absolutely amazing. Oh, I wish I could. Oh, I wish I lived nearer. That would have been brilliant. You got so many great photos. Well, if you want to share them up on the Edra Tales Facebook group, that would be amazing. Does our sword get added? Oh, God, I always forget about that. Lee. I'm going to put that down here. The Doom Sword, of course. And we've got a Sentinel Shield. So apparently that adds... So we've got a +3. Ah, right. Lee, look at you. At least one of us is awake. I wish we had a quarter so just poke it away. We'd probably miss, though. It'd go through his rib cage, wouldn't it? What? Let's kill him. I know. So now we're on 8. Now we're on 8. So now I am going to have to add it up. Right. But you don't have more dice than me. Wow, Martha. You've got 922 dice. Not kidding. I count them. Wow, that is very impressive. I can understand why you'd want a big collection. Dice are just a really beautiful thing to own. Lots of different cool designs. Absolutely. Use the blunt end for some carnage. We're going to have a smashing good time. Right, so we only need to wound it 2 more times. This is for us. What do I say? Come on. That's twice. Grockle Snake. He's not even interested. There's twice. Twice. Can't win. Can't win. Can't win. Can't win. Look at that. You can only muster a paltry 6. Right, so we only need to kill it 1 more time. 6s, there we go. Dice are forever. They're not just for Christmas. You are forgiven. Right, here we go. This is for us as 8. So we're on 8, so that's 16. He's on 5. Oh, that's not bad. That is 11. That is 16. That's a standoff. We did, and I have some green ones that are my favourite. Fantastic. Right, here we go. This is for us. Oh, 8. Oh, that's 12. This is for skeleton. Oh, no. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, my God, it did manage to wound us. We're on 18. You never know. You never know. Right. Just hanging in there. This is for us. Uh-oh. What's happened? Me getting all cocky with dice rolls. So we are on 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is for us. Sean dice there. I know. But look at that. That is the classic Sean dice. There we go. Bosh. Smashed into smithereens. Okay, so the skeleton is dead. So far, in all of our time playing the dungeon on Blood Island, we have killed a man-orc, we have slain a first sewer rat, then a second sewer rat, and a third sewer rat. We also killed the Raptorex, and 2 rat men, and now a skeleton. It's quite a collection, my friend. That is correct, Zods. The skeleton is re-dead. Such a cool creature, though, isn't it, the skeleton? It's just classic. You instantly know what it is, but they just look evil. Even if they're not, they've got nothing extra going on. They just look evil. For a minute there, I thought you were making a reference to Sean Dice. Hey! Bit of football punnery there. Or, who's the Hoover guy? Dyson. Well, he's not Hoover guy, is it? Anyway, I digress. Right, we have just killed the skeleton. Let's carry on. Let's see what we get. Presumably you can't loot the body. That was always the funny thing about it. You could loot skeletons in Skyrim, and it's like, but where have they got all this stuff on them? Where are they putting this gold? Better not ask. Right then. Turn to 78. Turn to 78. Come on, we must be close. We must be close. Turn to 78. Here we go. Okay. You pick up the sword. Oh, yeah, of course. We're going to get a sword. Pick up the sword that is radiating shades of blue light. It's a powerful Vorpal sword that is imbued with magic. If you wish to take the Vorpal sword, you must leave your own sword behind. You set off again and go down the stone steps. The tunnel soon turns left and you head west for a while before coming to another junction. The tunnel carries straight on into the gloom as far as you can see. Looking right, you see the tunnel soon entered a doorway. There are burning torches on either side of the door, which you notice is covered with deep scratch marks. Curious, you decide to investigate. Swing. Use as a rib. Use a rib as a sword, pike or spear. Yeah, we'd have to whittle it down though. Oh yeah, a vorpal sword. Yeah. Now, where have I heard that term before? Is that used in Lone Wolf? Use the skull for bowling. Alice in Wonderland reference. It's a sword that slew the Jabberwocky. Oh, is it? Top-notch knowledge there from Lirin. As per usual, I will add. Oh, D&D. Is it also in D&D? Oh, that's why it sort of can be used. That's why maybe Lone Wolf. It's classic. It's out of copyright then. It's out of copyright. Chops appendages. Right, okay. So the big question is then, type yes if you agree or no if you disagree. Do we pick up the I can't pronounce it, Vorpal sword? It doesn't say what it does though. It doesn't say +2 or anything like that. But we will have to drop the Doom sword, which is a +2. Everybody seems to want it though, I think. This is going to be a very popular, magic, powerful sword that we probably need. Got the feeling we probably need it. Even Sally's saying yes. Pick it up with your feet. Is it that heavy? Go for it. Steve just put V sword. I'm not typing out the full name of it. Might be nasty. Yeah, we probably do need it. We accidentally fall on the feet. Yeah, imagine that. Trip over. Oh, that's not how I wanted to die. Julian's put here, it's a Vorpal sword. It sounds cool even if it's not. Yeah, +2, whatever. Okay, so it does sound very cool. We will be taking it. You have decided to take it. So I'm going to redo the entry in our equipment to update that. Vorpal sword, okay. Sword. And then, but we still have a +1 from our shield, so that's not too bad then. So we're on skill 6, so we're slightly more skillful than a skeleton. And a rat man. So please listen, the V-sword is a bad side. Oh, Glenn, step it. Now you tell us, Glenn. Now you tell us once we picked it up. And they have a, what is rubbish skeleton trying to lift it for? That is true. It's usually cursed and allows you to hurt yourself. Is it? Is it now? We will find out. That sounds about right with Ian. Okay, here we go then. We are going to be turning to 48. We're tough enough though. We are tough enough. Oh, look at this bad boy. We do have an illustration. I'm a rat man. Skibidi-bidoo-ba. What's that from? Because you're the second person to write that. So you're not original there, Julian. That must be a thing then. Okay, you examine the door and see... Oh, Levin's put, and if we kick the bucket, we'll... Yeah, skill 10, exactly, with +1 Vorpal sword. Oh, yes, we don't need magic items to hurt ourselves. That's true. You examine the door and see that the scratch marks have been made quite recently. You try to open the door, but it is locked. You sense something is behind you and turn around to see a pair of steel gauntlets hovering in the air, moving slightly towards the door. The gauntlets have sharp spikes on the back and fingers ending in pointed steel tips that look like long fingernails. So look at this. This is the illustration. Scatman John. Oh, what is it? I am a Scatman. Scooby-Doo. Isn't it the walrus? I am a walrus. Scooby-Doo. Oh, it's that, isn't it? I think I've decoded your messing about, Julian. Lovely art. Yeah, it is lovely art, isn't it? It's kind of got... It does feel modern, but it's still got that classic sort of old school feel about it. So that's another picture. We've already shown this one, so I'm not spoiling it. We've already come across this one. Okay. Never disappoints. Yeah, so what do we want to do then? So, do you want to grab hold of the gauntlets... Hopefully very carefully because they're spiky. Type grab, or if you want to step to one side, and let the gauntlets reach the door. Type step. So grab if you want to grab hold of them, or step if you just want to step to one side. Here, let me lend you a hand. Hey. One side. So that's 2 for one side, 3 for one side. Step aside, step aside, step aside. Oh, okay. Everyone seems quite unanimous in that one. Step aside. Although it doesn't appear to be opening the door because there's scratch marks above the door or around the door. It was an actual song trying to revive scatting. Oh, was it? Yeah, I can, without even hearing it, I take it failed. Okay, so one side. Here we go then. We want to see it. We want to see it. We want to see what? We want to see it. You want to see it. So we're going to step aside to see what it does. It might just be scratching at the door though. And that maybe we need to put them on. I don't know. I don't know. It's an odd thing to happen. It's an odd thing. It could be somebody might have drunk an invisibility potion. But I remember it well. The gauntlets glide past you and you begin scratching maniacally. Can never say that word. At the door with their steel-tipped fingers. The door suddenly opens on its own. The gauntlets immediately turn and go back down the tunnel. You seize your chance and slip through the open door. Well. So maybe those scratch marks weren't from the gauntlets. Maybe they were just from other people trying to open the door. So you guys, look at you guys. You're smashing it. Easy peasy. Now both cats are tuning in. I have that little effect. Hello, little cats. Knocks politely, yeah. Bye, losers. Is that to us, Glenn? What's going on? You've changed. You've turned on us. Right. 173. Here we go, then. Here we go. The narrow, but mine took one look and jetted off. Okay. All right. You don't have to share that, Julian. Come on. Don't spoil it. The narrow passageway continues north. Oh, okay. And you soon arrive at a solid oak door. Oh, so that is... It's just a door to carry on. The narrow passageway continues north, and you soon arrive at a solid oak door on the left-hand wall. You listen at the door... Or in the left-hand wall. You listen at the door but hear nothing. You don't hear anything. Would you like to open the door, or would you like to continue walking? What would you like to do? Would you like to open the door, type open, or continue to walk, type walk? More doors. More door. I know, this is interesting. This is interesting. Because it's an Ian dungeon, there are always doors. Yeah, I think this has now become a bit of a parody, isn't it? Because having played lots of game books over the last 5 years... 5, 6, 7 years. I know that I'm not a massive fan of mazes. Like if you go back to the same entry and all of that. And also, I'm not a massive fan of having no clues, making decisions without actually kind of anything to go on. So when it's like you stand up outside a door and you hear nothing, it's like. However, I think Ian Livingstone and Steve Jackson do get a pass on that. Because, they're such legends, and Fighting Fantasy kind of had that baked into its DNA. So, you can kind of forgive them for that. Okay, open because it's like to actually get into the room. I'd like to actually get in the room. Hope it's not an imitator. Yes, it could be a mimic or a baked potato. Glenn on the hand doesn't want anything to do with it. But most people, the common vote there, the popular vote is that we are going to be opening the door. So there we go. We are opening the door. Where is it then? Where is it? If you want to open the door, 97. Oh, walking. I'm walking here. Oh, I have seen that clip. I've just seen the clip because apparently it was ad-libbed, yeah. Which is what you said. I think sorcery was the masterwork. Oh, okay, yeah, sorcery. Steve Jackson, the door will be the end of us. Yeah, more chips, Ken. What? Oh, you guys ordered chips last night in the pub, and when I saw them, I was very, very jealous. Should have ordered chips. Although I did get back at midnight, and then I cooked myself some dinner, so, you know. Here we go then, 97. Ad-lib walking, yes. Well, I do a lot of that ad-libbing in my murder mysteries as well, so, you know, he's not the only one that can do it. It dragged me into the series, Lee. Oh, okay, fantastic. Yummy, yummy, I bet, yeah. Although, weirdly enough, I wasn't that hungry last night. I genuinely wasn't, so... Oh, we have, I think, another fantastic illustration. The heavy door isn't locked. It opens with a loud creak, and you enter a large room with stone walls and a high ceiling. The room is completely empty except for a headless skeleton of a large bone humanoid creature standing at the back of the room. Oh no, this isn't the illustration. It's a really good illustration, but I don't want to show it to you because this is not the entry for it. Oh no, that's a shame. Now you're hungry. Oh, sorry, I teased you. We did. Well, let's have a look. It's a headless skeleton. It has plate steel shoulder pads with spikes protruding from them like gauntlets, and a silver armband on its left arm. As you walk towards the skeleton, the door slams shut behind you, and the ceiling starts to slide slowly down the walls, with the sound of stone grinding against stone filling the room. Hang on, right, let's read that again. As you walk towards the skeleton, the door slams shut behind you, and the ceiling starts to slide slowly down the walls, with the sound of stone grinding against stone filling the room. Within seconds, the ceiling is less than 3 meters above the floor. You run to the door, but it's firmly locked. If you are carrying an orc skull, if you do not have the skull in your backpack, so, does anyone remember? Told you, says Martha. It is the compactor. Do we have the orc skull? I'm looking now into our backpack. We've got a piece of chalk. Glenn's already... Yeah, no, Glenn is correct. We don't have it. We've got one bone die. We've got a hand axe from a woodcutter. We've got a bronze key. C3PO. Yeah, June, quickly, cut the power to the compactor to that level. Cut the power. We do have a chalk skull. Well... We do. We've got a bone dice, or bone die. We've also got a glass eye. We've got a marble cat. We've got some wheeze juice. Maybe we should drink the wheeze juice as we get squashed. Yeah, remember, yeah, skull. One thing for sure is we're going to be a lot thinner. We also have a sword. Yeah, a doom sword. Well, we dropped the doom sword. We did drop we've got the vapor sword now. Okay, so we do not have the orc skull. Did we ever come across that? I don't think. Yeah, brace the walls. Here we go. It might not be the end. Let's find out. Oh, it might not be, actually. You begin to panic as the ceiling continues to slide down. Lose 1 luck point. Ian's like a cat toying with a mouse. So we're on 6 luck now. We did take the potion to take us back up to 7. This is the end. Potentially, Martha. If you have an hand axe. We do have an hand axe. If you have the vaporal sword. If you don't have either of these weapons. What would you like to use? Yes, exactly, we do. We've got a hand axe from the woodcutter. We've got the vaporal sword. So, type axe if you want to use the axe. Or... sword if you want to use the sword. What would you like to use? We could be saved. So, axe, sword, sword, axe me again tomorrow. Save the axe for the evil villain. So, hang on then. So, axe, sword, sword. Then, axe. Oh no, you're going sword, axe. I mean, maybe the axe if we're propping it. Look at the time. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, it's axe a silly question. You've already put sword, so I can't do that. I've forgotten now. I'll have to count again. So the time, Martha, just let you know, because we started at 7, we're going to be playing till 8:30 or 9:30 in your country, because we do an hour and a half. So we've got about 20 minutes. Here we go then. Axe, sword, axe, sword. So that's 2 apiece. Then we got sword. Then we got axe. Then we got sword. So it's 4-3 to sword. 2.5 hours. What? We've been going 2.5 hours. No, we didn't start at 6:30, did we? We started at 7. Despite jokes, it's 5 each. Oh, is it? 5 times 12. What is going on? Are you guys purposely trying to confuse me? So is it a joke? No, it's a joke. Flip the table. Roll the dice of destiny. Oh, I see. Right. Thank you very much, adventurers. Right, we will be rolling then a die to decide, because you lot can't get your act together. Right, here we go. How you doing, Grocklesnook? I know. Such a shower. Here we go then. So, 1, 2, and 3 is axe. There's a spider in his hand. 4, 5, and 6. It's going to be the sword. What have you thinned your axe blood with? It looks very pale this week. Yes, it is. Well, I had it thicker, but it was down to there, and then I just topped it up with weasel juice. Get your axe together. Right, hello there. Right, let's do this. 1, 2, and 3, it's the axe. 4, 5, and 6 is, yeah, weasel juice. 4, 5, and 6 is the sword. Here we go then. It's a 6. It's a 6. We are using the swords. I don't know if that is actually the best choice, because my thinking was that the axe could chop the door. That's my thinking, but I don't know. Who am I? I've never been in this situation before. I don't know. Could be the sword we need. The Vorp away. Yeah. So, 28. 28. Is this it? Is this our destiny? Are we doomed? Oh, I found the spider pit picture. There you go. That is what we faced. Oh no, I've done it again. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Really cool illustration. Right then. Oh, Vorpal Portal. Should have killed her then. Time to exit this room in one piece. Just a bit flatter than usual, yeah. Oh, is it to do with portals, that sword? Right. The blade of the Vorpal sword is heavy and sharp, causing large chunks of wood to splinter off the door. Although we're using it just to hack away at the door. You manage to cut a hole large enough for you to climb through. You throw your backpack into the hole and dive after it, with the ceiling just seconds away from touching the floor. That was close. That was very, very close. I did wonder if the sword would actually be effective at getting through the door. We're now Flat Stanley. Oh, I remember Flat Stanley. For me, that's quite a hole. For me, that's quite a hole. I always imagine a Vorpal sword was made of obsidian. Yeah, it does sound like it would be that type of thing, wouldn't it? Magical, mythical, legendary. 349. Here we go then. You walk on until you reach a T-junction, where the passageway joins a much larger tunnel that is lit by burning torches. Looking left, the tunnel heads west as far as you can see. Looking right, you see somebody in the distance walking slowly towards you. So, looking left, the tunnel heads west as far as you can see. Looking right is somebody walking the distance slowly towards you. So, do you want to head west, away from the person, or do you want to see who is coming down the tunnel? Type C, as in S-E-E. What do you want to do? West, if you want to avoid them. C, if you want to encounter them, I guess. Love a T-junction. What's that? Laced with magic. Oh, I've lost the chat. C, 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 C. C. East, we are C, not west. Here we go then. So, it looks like we're going to see. We're going to wait. We're going to wait to see what we can see. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. I've got a funny feeling about this one. Walking slowly towards you. Yeah. But you've done it now. A tribe called West. You've done it now. God, I remember those. I remember those. That was a classic tune. Okay, we are turning to 15. Oh, holy mother of... Yeah. It's a cool illustration, though. As they get closer, you see that the person is wearing armour that you recognise as belonging to one of the contestants. Although he is now wearing a chaos helmet that covers his eyes. You know it must be Caldwell, the warrior knight. You call out his name, but he does not reply. He turns his head to one side at an odd angle, as though he's listening for something. His body twitches occasionally, and you notice that he's walking erratically. It's not the assassin, no. Stumbling slowly along. When he gets close, you see that some of the flesh from his face is missing. And yellow drool is dripping down from his broken jaw. A sickly, grueling sound erupts from his throat, and you realise that Cadwell has turned into a zombie. And is lurching forward to attack you. There he is. He's pretty strong compared to us at the moment. Cursed helmet, apparently, yeah. He's been on the weasel juice. Can we see where he's going? No. Yeah, exactly. Casting magic. M-A-G-I-C. No, you idiot. You spell out the spell you want, not just... Oh, poor Cadwell. I knew him well, I know. But it's a tough little dungeon, this. It's a cool illustration, isn't it? Zombie dead guy, right. Dismiss. Yeah, D-I-S-M-I-S-S. See, that show I wouldn't have been good at because, you know, I can't spell. So, well, I couldn't really as a kid. I can now, but... I cast Thriller. So we have another battle on our hands. This is the fourth battle of today, of this session. This one is a little bit more personal because we kind of knew him. He was our rival. His skill is 8 and his stamina is 8. So he is more powerful than us. It says that if Cadwell rolls a double during an attack round and wins the round, we lose 2 extra stamina points caused by his zombie bite. So he's extra dangerous. Gets his helmets from Decay Max. Hey, there it is, Jam. Spellcasting. If this was D&D 5th edition, 4 battles equals 10 hours. That's the only edition I've played of D&D, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I did do a bit of DMing as well, which was good fun. Oh joy, potential 4 stamina. I know, minus 4 stamina. So we're on 18 stamina. So it's just as well we did eat a provision. Oh, which I forgot to cross off. So we're on 5 provisions. Okay, so we do have a +1. So we're on 6. He is on 8. So we're 2 points behind. So here we go, though. We're going to roll a double 6. Come on, let's see. The third one of the session. Come on. That's not quite what we wanted, but that is an 8. So we're on 16. He's on 8. Here we go. 8, 9, 10. That's 13. Bosh. First blood to us. He's on 6. We need to wound him 3 more times. You DM'd 5th, you savvy. You say. Oh, yeah. More ideas for streaming coming on. yeah, I did. I didn't create my own. I did do a... What was it? Oh, it was the starter kit, because I had never played D&D. My brother got the first edition, or the red box edition, which I've still got, actually. We've still got it. When it first came out. And we were all geared up to play, and then we just didn't play it. It was just too complicated for us. So we never played it. And then years later, when we started getting back into these types of games, I then went, oh my god, they've just released the 5th edition starter. Fantastic. A really good entry point into it if you've never played it before. Oh my, yeah, D&D streams, let's go. Well, I am up for that, actually, to be honest. Because, you know, I'm very funny. Good game starter. Yeah, it is a good game starter. Anyway, let's carry on the fight. Remember, if he rolls a double, look out for the doubles. I might forget. So here we go then. This is for us. Yes, I brought that for Jay to learn, and he started in one of his group 2 weeks ago. Oh, fantastic. Well done. So that is for us. We're on 8, 9, 10. That's 13. This is for him. Sold. Oh, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, no. That's 15. So that's 2 points for us. 2 points for us. Deducted. We're on 16. Yeah, it's really cool. And it is really cool when you start to have kids and then you introduce them to gaming. It's a magical moment in a father's life or mother's life. Martha's put Ken play the rogue with a paladin as a parole officer that watches his every move and doesn't steal anything. Yes, I do. Yeah, Martha and myself, we do like to play rogues. And yeah, one of my favourite characters was a rogue. And I remember the first time we went to sleep, I had to do what any honest rogue would do. Is I said, right, can I nick anything from anybody when everybody's asleep? Because they forgot to set watches. So the DM went, yeah, roll some dice, let's see what you nick. 5 years where I started too. Yeah, great addition to get into. Yeah, I think they streamlined it. I don't really know, but I think they streamlined it. Anyway, this is for us. Luckily, it's a double for us. So that's good. So we're on 18. No, we're not. We're on 16. Oh, I've been cheating. We're on 16. We are on 16. This is for him. Oh, okay. So 8, 9, 10. That's 14. Yes. So we only need to wound it 2 more times. He's loving it for sure. Been doing D&D fan for a few years, but he's finally DMing. And his online pounds are loving it too. Here we go. This is for us. That is 6, 7, 8. So that is, again, 16. That's 16. Is that right? Yeah. No, it's 14. 8 plus 6 is 14. So we're on 14. This is for her. Oh, I don't like the look of that. That is 8. That is 16. Oh, he's a tough cookie. He is a tough cookie. He is a tough cookie. Before models. Oh, yeah. I'm an old school Warhammer campaigner. Yeah. I played a rogue too. Killian Swift. I love it. Killian Swift de Frenzy. Was he slightly French? just slightly. So, that is for us. That is a 7. So, that is 13. This is for him. Oh, that's what we wanted to see. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That was a close call. We only need to wound him 1 more time. Kick his ears. Yeah, here we go. Oh, that's for us. Yeah, so we're on 16. Finish him. Here we go. Stab him with the pointy bit. Italian, I assume. Yeah. My rogue says Martha Thomas Roberts is a halfling at level 7 with 61 HP. It's got to be more HP than that, hasn't it? Or do you, when you level up, do you start again at 0? I can't remember now. Thank you very much, Rainbow Slinky, by the way, for following. I've just noticed that. Thank you very much. Okay, here we go then. This is for us. Oh, that's not so good. That is 10. We're on 10. It's on 8. It needs a double 1. But just to let you know, that is the third double 6 that I've rolled this evening. That one went against us. So we are now on 12. We're now on 12. Good going. Right, here we go then. And this is for us. Oh, look at that. That's the sort of rolling you want, isn't it? 9 plus 6 is 15. I hope my daughter takes it up. Yeah, just you know, just introduce gaming when they're young. I mean, they should love it. My son loved, you know, we got him into Talisman. We played lots of different types of game. Really enjoyed it. And now he plays games like, you know, Talisman and whatever, Carcassonne, all of that, with his wife as well. So, played him for 3 years and I miss playing him. Yeah, I know. He's 120 years old. I know. When you stop playing your D&D character, it can be a little bit like, oh, I really enjoyed role-playing him. Okay, so that is for us. That is 13. No, it's not. That's 6, so we're on 12. Is that? No, that was a 5. We're on 11. I cheated. So, that is 16. Oh, we only need to wound him one more time. He is taking a lot. We're taking a lot of punishment from him because he's got a higher score. Okay, here we go then. This is for us. Let's roll big. Yes, that's a 10. So we're on 16. This is for him. Yes, get in there. That is 11. So he dead. He dead. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 monsters, creatures, people we have killed in the dungeon. Hey zombie, your shoelace is untied. Sucker punch. Still playing D&D today, says Zods. Heading up to Wales this weekend. Oh yeah, you did mention that. For in real life. I learned that acronym recently. Yes. Get me being all young and trendy. In a 5-year-old campaign. That is crazy talk. Ran a came members before COVID. Steve's put there's some decent D&D solo game books. Oblivious Mimic that I enjoyed. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. So they're all based in that world of D&D. Oh, that drink hit the spot, says Martha. 17%. I like the sound of that. Gently introduce them to things like UK board game cafes. Yeah, exactly. We're doing well with a crap skill. Yeah. Hoopsies. Here we go then. What else are we going to say? Yes, somebody did say to me that I should create a role-playing universe, role-playing game set in my world of Edra. Do you think that's a good idea? So I guess I could base it off of the mechanics of what I'm doing for the game books. Is it a good idea? Seems like a good idea. Okay, here we go then. We did manage to win. And we didn't get zombie bitten. Zods has put yes. It's a good idea, says Lirin. Bloody yes, says Julian. Yes. Sally is the voice of reason. I'd be lost without you, Sally. Sally's put yes, you've not got much else to do. Yep. I know, I can still have ideas, I can still dream, I can still have visions. Dibs on having Kin as my best friend. I know, exactly. You'd meet all the characters, you know. You might even roleplay some of the characters, yeah. Yes. It'll have a USP, unique selling point. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, that's the kind of thing where you kind of cross-breed. Is that the sort of thing? Whereas if you got into, say, my books first and you read my novels, then you might go, oh, I didn't realise he does game books. That's cool. I'll try one of those. And then you go, oh, he also done an RPG. Oh, what's that? Equally, if you get into the RPG, you might go, oh, hang on, there's some novels based in the same universe. I'll get into that. And also, you know, if you get into the game books and you go, oh, look, they're novels and RPG. You see how that works? But that's exactly how it works. I loved reading the D&D novels as a kid, but I had never played D&D. I loved reading the Dragonlance series. Mainly monkeys and cheese. Yeah, exactly. Of magic and monkeys. Calm down, Ken. You need to finish the game book. That is true, and thank you for that, Martha. I do need to carry on with the game book. Well, I don't know if you heard, Martha, but I am over 300 entries now with 400, so I'm not too far to go now. You never played D&D? No, as a kid, I never played it. I have now since I've played the 5th edition, and I've DM'd, but as a kid I hadn't. But I read the D&D novels. That's what I'm saying. You get into a universe through different means. In fact, I saw the Dungeons & Dragons cartoon that first came out when I was a kid. Fantastic cartoon. That was my introduction to D&D. Then I found out it was a game, but then I also found out there were some novels. So I read the novels but never played the game. Anyway, as interesting as that is, we've won. Hurrah! Let's loot. Let's put on his helmet, shall we? Will you be done by UK Games Expo? I sincerely hope so, yes. The aim is to have the book published in May. So yes is the answer for that. I'm a demander. Poo in his hat. So, the warrior knight has lost his backpack and has nothing on him other than a small leather purse on his belt. You empty the purse and find a ring made of bone and a small bottle labelled Potion of Mind Control. There is a tiny crack in the bottle from where the liquid is seeping out. So, what would you like to do? Yes, Dragonlance, Forgotten Realms, yeah. I forgot about Greyhawk as well. The universe could be up there with the greats. Well, got to write the stuff yet, but yeah, it would be nice. Loot the stuff with our meaty fingers. At least now he can rest in peace, says Martha. That is very, very true. Love Dragonlance, yeah. Sally has to go. Thank you very much, Sally, for watching. I appreciate it. We are nearly finished ourselves because it's coming up for an hour and a half. Will you be at UK Games Expo? Yes, I will be, Steve. I'm going to be at UK Games Expo. If you haven't heard, Kedrick and I have got another game coming out. It's called Guildlands. And we are going to be at the Outset Media Cheatwell stand. They are the publishers. And we've got a prototype copy of that from the printer. It's looking really cool. They've just made they're going to be making a few more tweaks. But it's pretty much as the game is going to be. So we'll be demoing it there. Please don't drink the Potion of Mind Control. Yes, exactly. New game, new book, amazeballs. I know, it's all happening. The thing is, though, guys, because I'm very fortunate that you tune into my live streams on Saturday as well. All I can say is you have to put in the hard work. You can have talent. Or you can have just a little bit of talent, but if you put in a lot of hard work, hopefully, fingers crossed, and you get the luck, things can happen for you, So never give up, basically. Is what I'm trying to say. If you are trying to create your own stuff. So what else? I was going to read something else. Just take the ring, leave the potion. Yeah, this is what we're going to be voting for. It's like streaming. It's a grind. Yeah, absolutely, Julian. And this is where you have to question why you're doing something. And I said this to Glenn and Zods about a YouTube channel. Why are you doing it? If you enjoy it, then that's great because you are enjoying it. You're kind of doing it anyway. If you don't enjoy it, but you hope to monetize it, I would question that because what's your motivation? Talent, work is nothing. Yeah, talent without work is nothing. Yeah, absolutely. absolutely. So, here we go then. We have maybe the last couple of choices for this session. It says here, do you want to put the ring on the finger? Type yes if you want to put the ring on your finger, or type no if you don't want to. Do we trust Ian from last time? Taking the ring leaves the zombie flying tonic. Well, it's not giving us an option to take it. We just got to put it on. So no to ring. Julian's put 100% if you enjoy it. What it does matter, yeah. If it's a job and about money, you will fail. Yeah, absolutely, Julian, absolutely. So that's 3 for no. Steve would like to put on the ring. He's curious. It might be a magical ring in a good sense. Take the bone ring. Is that a metaphor for Prince Albert? No ring. Take ring. We can't take the ring, I don't think. You can't take the ring. You can put it on your finger, which is slightly different. So I think then that's Martha's no. No, that's 2. Steve wants yes, that's 1. That's 3-1, 4-1, 4-2. So yeah, wear ring, wear ting. So it's 4-2 to no. We're not going to do that. The next choice you have then is, do you want to drink the last drops of liquid in the bottle that says Potion of Mind Control? Bloody what? Semitic text venture. I can't remember. Do you want to drink? Glenn's put yes. Glenn, you're a nutter. Steve also saying yes. I have to label you a nutter as well. Then it's only fair. Let's drink. So we've got 2 yeses and 3 no's. Lirin is a voice of reason, I think. Drinking a potion that you know says mind control doesn't sound good. Mazod's like, well, I might do. We can control everyone. Yeah, but more than likely it's going to control you. The power. It's mine. Why shouldn't I keep it? Shall I watch Lord of the Rings tonight? No, I'll be up all night. So it looks like it's a no. Nutter sounds like hate speech. Yes, it is, Steve. Sorry, bloody fickle text adventures needing the correct Santex. Take your choice. Yeah, take where. Yes, I know. I was being panicky. I just wanted to know if you knew that's what you were doing. Make someone else drink it. Might be a double bluff. I'll go yes. I think it's still no. 12 hours of Lord of the Rings. No, Ken, yeah. Well, every year I do watch all of them back to back. Pretty much back to back. Because I absolutely love them. They're the greatest films ever made, really, as far as I'm concerned. So, here we go. So, let me count that up again. 2 for yes, 2 for no. Right, who's voted? Glenn's trying to vote twice. 3 for no. Sip it. So I'm going to put that as a yes. So it's 3 for yes. Glenn, I'm not reading that out. We just killed the last man who had it. Yeah, and was a zombie. Exactly, Lee. So I think it's 3 all. 12, week 15th for me with all the cutscenes. Oh, okay. Yes, I've got the extended version. So I do watch the 3 extended versions. Drink. It's girls. I've just watched all 4 Hunger Game films. Wow, last week. Loved it. Roll a dice. It looks like we are rolling a dice, although Martha, I don't think Martha's voted. Has Martha voted yet? Martha might have just cast the casting vote. Oh no, Martha's already voted. So, the pandemic English... the what? The pedantic English teacher who teases Dracula. Yeah. Can I come in? I don't know. Can you? Right then, I did and voted no. So it is a tie. So this is to drink the mind-controlling potion. Okay, 1, 2 and 3 is no. 4, 5 and 6 is yes. You asked for it. Here we go. 1, 2 and 3 is no. Oh. Do you know what? I might be a little bit naughty. I'm going to have a quick sneak. if we did do it. I'm not going to tell you. I'm just going to be cruel like that. Okay, interesting. Right, it is a no. Then we have one more. Oh no, then it's an alternative. You can continue east. Oh no, there's still got another vote then. So would you like to continue east, or you can turn around and go back to the junction to head west? What would you like to do? East or head back to go west? East or west? So east is continuing forward, west is turning back. What would you like? Check. East, back to the junction, west, east. That's 2 east, 3 east, 4 east, 5 east. Okay, so we're going to go more items back. But it looks like east is the vote. There was no effect response from Ken. Jam. Maybe. East. Okay, we're going to go east. Look at the time. Yes, exactly, Martha. That is the last decision that you are going to be making on this session. I was going to say tonight, but you'll probably be making decisions in your life. So, let me just write down the number that we need to start from, which is 243. Here we go. Let me just have a quick look at that. Right, that is it. Ladies and gentlemen, ghouls and goblins and ghosts and zombies and halflings and hobgoblins. Great fun. Yes, look at the time. Thank you so much. It is a pleasure. We'll edit that bit out, don't worry. It's a pleasure as always. I really do enjoy these sessions, and from a writing point of view, it's really cool that you guys tune in. We can discuss game books. We can, see what features you like in game books, features I like in game books, what makes a good game book. So it's really helped me over the years to then shape my game book, which is fantastic. I hope Jonathan is still watching, that he's just busy typing away in the background or editing in the background. That was a long one. Well, it's normally an hour and a half, so this is kind of what it normally should be, although, yeah, we've gone over. So normally we'll start at 7 p.m. UK time and finish at 8:30. It's just that the last couple of weeks I've had to cut it short. The sun has not risen in spite of being spring morning. Going to snooze a little bit more. Oh, enjoy your snooze, Lirin. Thank you, everybody. Chat, yes. Thank you, Julian. So just to remind you, Julian has his own Twitch channel where he does do playthroughs, although it's normally Thursdays. It's not going to happen tomorrow because he's busy or he's lazy, one of the two. But you can check out, if you want to follow him, go to Babel_17. Jam is busy typing up this weekend his new game book, which is Paranormal Hero 3. Glenn and Zods have their new channel, The Talisman Tavern, of which I have been a guest playing Talisman on the digital format. So check them out. Go to YouTube and search up The Talisman Tavern. Busy. Oh, apparently Julian's busy. Can't be bothered. He can't be bothered. We are killing guests. I must get over to TT lads. Yeah, exactly. Check it out. It's a lot of fun. So they're mixing it up. They do long format games where they last anything from 2 hours, 3 hours, or an hour and a half. Plus they do speed runs as well, which is like a 20-minute speed run. They've put a few shorts up there as well. And I do believe, although it's not for me to say, that they're going to be doing some other interesting things based around Talisman as well. So that his Talisman is a long game. Yeah, Steve. Well, as I said earlier on in the stream, I had the pleasure of meeting Glenn and Zod in real life with their friend Sean, and we did play the 5th edition Talisman, the physical edition, and it took us 5 hours to play. So there we go, which is kind of what I expected, but it was a lot of fun, as always. Anywho, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. What a classic. It was a classic. You know, there can only be one winner. Anyway, will it be okay to paste a link to the 20th of March stream in Edra. It's not adventure, but it'll be silly fun. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, is that tomorrow then? Oh, okay. No. Yes? Oh, no, that's next week, isn't it? Yes, of course you can, Julian. Absolutely. Thank you for asking. Post it up into Edra Tales Facebook group. If you haven't joined the Facebook group, go to check it out. Edra Tales, go to Facebook, type Edra Tales. You should see the Edra Tales page. But you also, if you join the group, then you can post stuff up as well. Next week. There we go. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, Jam. Thank you, Julian. Thank you, Martha. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you, Zods. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Lee Rin. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Rainbow Slinky. Thank you. I think that's everybody. I'm just going back over the chat now. I think I've got everybody there. If I have missed your name out, do forgive me. But I am an idiot. But also, if you have been watching and not typing, I won't know who you are because it doesn't show me. But I do appreciate you watching. Oh, Martha, did I miss you out? Oh, sorry, Martha. Please forgive me. Sorry, Martha. Thank you, Martha. Yes, exactly. Big hugs to Martha. Forgive me, for I am a worm. Worm tongue. Thank you so much, and thank you to Gocklesnook for not casting some mischievous spells on. I know. Big hugs to Martha. Take care, everybody. The next live stream that I will be doing is on Saturday morning. No, it won't be. No, it might be. It should be. Yes, I'm going to say yes. Saturday morning, 10 a.m, Edra Scrolls, Ramblings of a Storyteller, UK time. It's on this channel, the Edra Tales Twitch channel, where we talk about creativity, we talk about fantasy, we talk about your creative projects, we talk about my creative projects, and we ramble on to other stuff. No Crackle-Snook farts tonight. Yeah, the sign stayed up, I know. I didn't feed him the sprouts this time. Oh yeah, the Highlander. There can only be one. Right then. Take care, everybody. Until the next time, remember, may your thieving never be caught. Oh, here's the best villain. What's the best fantasy villain? No, that's for another chat. See you later.